Devices are put away and you're ready to focus on our service this morning. Now, our first senior speech of the day will be presented by Emily Esposito. Emily has been attending St. Stephen's for 13 years. During her time here, she has been involved in our marine science program and a member of our varsity tennis team. We will now hear Emily Esposito's senior speech.
I've been at St. Stephen's since kindergarten. Although this is a great thing because it makes this school feel like home to me, it also caused me to struggle with understanding change. For a long time, I was used to the same routine and the same people. I had never really experienced drastic change of any sort. One thing that I've grown to understand is that you cannot always be in control of change. I know I'm not the only one who has struggled with change, and I hope by standing up here today, maybe a few of you in the audience will hear my experience and apply it to your own. As I got older, I began to experience a lot of change. My parents separated, a family member who was very important to me passed away, and I lost friends. I think the first time I realized I had no real control over the change taking place around me was at the end of my sophomore year. My grandfather, who I had been incredibly close with, passed away. I traveled up north to be with him after his heart attack, through hospice, and then be with my grandma through the funeral. I was out of school for about a month and came back very out of tune. I was trying to manage school while also going through stages of grief. No matter how much I wish things had been different, they weren't going to be. I had to realize that I can't control everything, and this situation was a prime example of that. I had realized that I couldn't change what happened and had to move forward despite it. I began to realize the importance of mindset as well. Of course, I'm not here to try and convince you to immediately shift your mindset about change. Most may view change as a scary or negative thing. I, for one, originally did. I realize this is not linear nor easy to shift your mindset regarding change from a negative one to a positive one, but once you're able to start shifting how you view change, it will be completely different. The only thing that will always be in control is who you decide to surround yourself with. It's important to surround yourself with people that encourage your growth, not inhibit it. Surrounding yourself with people who bring out the best in you and want the best for you is so important. Through high school, I've lost a lot and gained more. After these experiences, I have come to realize change can be one of the most difficult things to accept, but can also be something that promotes growth. For me, I learned that losing people causes you to gain resilience and be better for it. Change will better prepare you for the future. No matter how bad the change feels at the moment, I guarantee you will take something away from that experience and it will help you be better and more flexible in the future. I learned 3 major things. 1, many things in your life will be out of your control and there's no point in trying to control the uncontrollable. 2, having a positive mindset surrounding change can make change go over a lot more smoothly. 3, surrounding yourself with supportive people is so important when going through major changes and can make a world of difference. I have many people in my life to thank that have helped me through some of my most uncontrollable times. I want to first thank my teachers for always being understanding, supporting, and patient. Special thanks to Mr. Johnson, Ms. Mashevitz, my marine science queen, Ms. Gianelli, and Professora. I appreciate you guys for always being there for me and being a listening ear. CJ, I appreciate you and your constant optimism so much. I'm so happy I get to call you one of my best friends now. Thank you for making the effort to be close with not just me, but also my family, especially Joey. I know it means a lot to him, therefore it means a lot to me. Sienna, you are like my daughter and you honestly mother me more. Thank you for making me laugh endlessly. Thank you for always having my best interests in mind. I'm so beyond proud of you and love you to pieces. Emma, you are my favorite person forever and always. I'm so grateful to have met you. Thank you for being there for me unconditionally and constantly supporting me in anything and everything I strive to accomplish. You have taught me so much about myself and I don't know what I would do without you. It's nice having someone who can read your mind without having to say a word. We are so similar and sometimes I'm convinced we are basically telepathically connected. You always know how to make me feel astronomically better, even in the worst circumstances, whether it's the way you care so much or have the ability to crack a funny joke. I appreciate you so much, and I love you more than words can describe. I also want to thank my closest friends, Autumn, Katie, Sophie, Maya, Carly, Megan, Carmela, and Danny. You guys are some of my biggest supporters and have always shown up for me. I'm so lucky I get to have you guys in my life. I love you. Finally, I want to thank my family. Bella, although growing up we would argue over typical sister things such as clothes and materialistic objects, we have grown so close over the past couple of years. You're beyond smart, yet hold yourself with such humbleness. I'm so proud of who you have grown into. You have turned out to be the most caring, loyal, trustworthy, beautiful young lady. I love you so much. Joey, you are my personal little therapist. I'm gonna miss our cards to school every morning. They mean a lot more than you could ever know to me. You have the ability to walk in a room and make everyone laugh, yet you are the most sensitive, caring little man. I'm so proud of who you have become. I love you. Mom, thank you for teaching me what a strong, independent woman looks like. Whenever I tell anyone my mom's a lawyer, they expect a daughter who knows how to argue well, and they definitely get that. I wouldn't be anywhere I am today without you. I would do anything and everything for the people I care about, and I definitely get that from you. You have taught me how important family is because you would drop the world to show up for your kids. I appreciate your endless support and love you beyond words. Dad, thank you for being my best friend in times I needed it most. Although I sometimes sigh when you go all philosophical on me, you have always taught me how to look at the world from many different perspectives. Thank you for showing me how to take the worst situations and make the best out of them. From a young age, you showed me how to show compassion for those around you and how important it is to advocate for those who can't advocate for themselves. I appreciate you and I love you so much. Finally, I want to thank Sophia, Jonathan, and my grandparents for their constant support. I love you guys. Thank you.